I am 102 years old, and this is what life taught me too late. When I say this, people smile. Some people laugh softly. They look as though they are uncomfortable. They don't know what to say. Most people don't want to think about getting old. Most people don't want to think about the end of time. They usually ask me the same question. How did you live so long? I take a deep breath before I answer, not because it's a difficult question. The answer is not happy. Living a long life and a full life are not synonymous. Sometimes it simply implies that you had more time to realize your mistakes. When I was young, I wanted to be strong. I desired to be respected. I wanted people to trust me. I did work hard. I followed all the instructions. I did what was expected of me. Nice things were said of me. They said that I was serious. They were telling me that I was responsible. They told me I was reliable, but I felt proud of it. Being accountable meant I was living the proper way. I wasn't aware that being responsible doesn't mean you are present. I stayed busy all the time. I was always busy. Busy at work. Busy with plans. Busy with problems. Because I was busy, I felt important. I felt safe due to being busy. If I were busy, I would not have any uncomfortable emotions. If I were busy, I would not need to ponder anything. Whenever something felt hard, I told myself, I'll deal with this later. I believed I had plenty of time. When I was 30 years old, I said I'm still young, I have time. When I was 40, I said, life is stressful. Well, it will get better later. When I was 50, I said, I'm too used to this life to change now. Later always sounded reasonable. Later sounded smart, but later was a lie. I did not really listen. My wife used to speak to me in the evenings. She spoke about what happened in her life talked about her thoughts. She talked about small things. I nodded in agreement. I said, yeah. However, I was not really listening. I was waiting for her to stop talking. I was thinking about my own problems. I was planning the next day. In that time, this was considered normal by me. Aha, so now I know something important. She was not talking to share facts. She was talking because she wanted a connection. Loneliness can't exist together. People believe that being alone means loneliness. That is not true. Loneliness can occur when sitting next to a person. Loneliness can thrive in a busy house. Lonely is the feeling of having somebody talk to you, but you don't really acknowledge what they. Loneliness is when someone looks at you, but you don't see them at all. I have lived with my family over the years, yet many a time I wasn't really present. Later became my favorite word. I took moments for granted. I never thought moments could end. I believed there would always be another chance, another dinner, another talk, another hug. I rushed through goodbyes. I rushed through conversations. I always thought time would wait for me. Time never waits. One day, everything changed quietly. Big changes don't always come with noise. Sometimes they come quietly. A phone call, a doctor's room, an empty chair. Suddenly, life feels different. Suddenly, you realize some moments will never return. Regret is quiet. Regret does not shout. Regret whispers. It comes at night. It comes in silence. It shows you old memories. But now, they look different. Moments you ignored. Moments you rushed. Those are the moments regret remembers. I thought love would always stay. I believed love stayed on its own. I thought if two people lived together long enough, love would survive. I was wrong. Love needs care. Love needs attention. Love needs time. Without these, love does not disappear fast. It fades slowly. Words I never said. There were many words I kept inside. I am tired too. I don't know what to do. I need help. I thought saying these words made me weak. The truth is, staying silent made me distant. When you are young, success feels important. Money, status, titles. When you get old, none of that matters. What matters is simple. Who Saturday with you? Who listened? Who stayed? I lost people slowly. I did not lose people all at once. I lost them little by little, by not listening, by being distracted, by saying later. Loss does not always feel painful at first. Sometimes it feels normal. The world tells you to move fast, work more, do more, think less. Nobody tells you to slow down. Nobody praises stillness. So people drift through life, not because they don't care, but because they forget to stop. I thought change had an age limit. I believed there was a time when change was no longer possible. That is not true. You can change at any age, but repair needs time, and time is not endless. Being present is rare. Being present is simple, but it is hard. It means listening without checking your phone. It means staying instead of escaping. It means caring even when it feels boring. Because it is quiet, people ignore it. What 102 years taught me, life is not made of big moments. Life is made of small moments. Moments when you choose to listen. Moments when you choose patience. Moments when you choose people over comfort. These moments shaped everything. If you are listening to this and you are young, you are lucky. You still have time. But time must be used. Time is not saved. Time is spent. And most people don't know where it went. What I would do again, I would slow down. I would listen more. I would speak honestly. I would choose presence over pressure. Life does not ask you to be perfect. Life asks you to pay attention. Once attention is lost, it is hard to get back. I am 102 years old, and this is what life taught me too late. I hope you learn it sooner than I did.